Welcome to Bits of History. My name is Lee Pulaski, President of the Resurrection Bay Historical Society. This bit is another in our series, Gone But Not Forgotten. In this case, the William H. Seward School, which was located on 4th Avenue between Jefferson and Madison Streets. The school was built between 1928 and 1930 by Seward contractor Ingvard Stuckel Johnson and was named William H. Seward School in honor of William H. Seward, the Secretary of State who negotiated the purchase of Alaska from Russia in 1867. The school it replaced, which had opened in 1915, was located just south of the Episcopal Church on 2nd Avenue. After the new school opened, the City Council had the old school building remodeled as a hospital, which served the community until 1957. To pay for the construction of the new school, the city needed to issue bonds. At that time, cities in the territory of Alaska had to have congressional approval to issue bonds, which was given in early 1928. On April 10th, 1928, the Seward City Council took the next step, calling for a special election on May 14th for voter approval to incur a bonded indebtedness for a sum not to exceed $50,000 for the purpose of constructing and equipping a public school building in Seward. The election results were 119 in favor and 18 against. On July 17, 1929, the new Territorial Commissioner of Education, L.W. Brewer, visited Seward and was given a tour of the building under construction. The Seward Gateway of July 18th quotes him as saying, "Not only is the building well constructed, but when the site was chosen, someone must have an eye for beauty. For what finer view can one have in Seward than that which one gets from the school? Further, it shows what interest has been taken in the matter of education for the children of the community." The new school housed both the elementary and high school students. The senior class of 1930, with an enrollment of 5, was the first class to graduate from the new school. At that time, the school enrollment was 117, 83 in grades 1 to 8, and 34 in the high school. In 1938, a north wing, housing a gym and a stage, was added to the building. In 1949, school enrollment was 291, more than double what it was when the school opened. So a south wing was added to provide more classrooms. One of the community projects that helped Seward win the 1963 All-America City Award was the construction of a fence around the school playground the previous year. This fence was seen as important for the safety of the children, since the playground was located between 3rd and 4th Avenues, the two most heavily traveled streets in town. The Parent-Teacher Association raised the money to buy the fencing. The Chamber of Commerce bought the cement needed for the footing for the fence. Local contractors and businesses loaned the machinery and equipment to install the fence, and all the work was done by volunteer labor. In 1956, the high school students moved out of the William H. Seward School into a new high school built on 2nd Avenue, which currently houses the Alaska Vocational and Technical Center First Lake facility. A new elementary school opened in 1970. The old school building was then occupied by the Alaska Skills Center, now called AVTEC, the Alaska Vocational and Technical Center. In July 1982, the building was torn down. The present AVTEC Student Services Center, which opened in 1985, was built on the site. A fitting epitaph for the old school building is a poem written by Doris Sullivan, class of 1933, entitled Our School. It's a pretty white schoolhouse on Seward's main street, where from September to May the students all meet to learn their 3 R's and other things too, like history and things folks in other lands do. 4 years we have attended high school here, 4 short happy years bringing memories dear, when we dreaded our test, congregated in halls, and are leaving some marks, I'm afraid, on our walls. Now goodbye, schoolhouse and high school days, for we've got all our lessons and are going our ways. Yet we'll remember while memories will last those carefree school days that went by so fast. Thank you for listening to this bit of history. Remember, to learn more about Seward history, visit the Seward Museum.